And you know what? The women participate at 70 to 80% in agriculture, but we own only 27% of land. And so, what is the current state of women in business in Acholi sub-region? And I want to decongest and make it look like we are different. But there is an opportunity, our numbers. So, what are the realities at the ground? My team from Ministry of Gender, limited access to capital and credit. Limited access to capital and credit. This is quite essential. Many women lack collateral to secure loans. Most loans are collateral-based, including GROW, the government money. Women are asked to bring collateral that they don't have. Even after this meeting, they will not have. You are asking for logbook. The bankers are here. You are asking for land title. The GROW money is supposed to support that woman selling nyanya. It's not to support a woman seated in office like myself. Where will she have a land title and a logbook? Is she driving in the village? So this bank need to answer us today. And you need to tell us who are the global. Land title are securities in terms of assets. And most this collateral, we don't have. The second thing is high interest rate and very stringent loan condition, which makes it difficult for women to access this loan from formal to financial institution. The other aspect is business compliance, processes of registration of companies, tax, related laws, weighing women in business. You know, there's no specific institution that I can walk to and ask them to give me the processes and do my compliance processes. I don't know English. I did not go to school, and I don't know what it means by titles, documents, and registration and company act. And you are saying you have loaned for me. And there's this roadblock. How am I going to access these resources? The biggest majority of women now. So the biggest majority of women now, they are on VSLA group. Because that's where nobody asks you these questions. Circles and other merry-go-round. And there is barriers to some of these that we have. Limited access to market is the next thing I want to talk about. Market has been very volatile. The women do so much to ensure that they access market. However, there are so many growing competition and the quest for quality. Because of gaps in market readiness, their products lose on value. For example, I have women groups, 600 plus. The women in Arua Ministry of Gender are having 100 metric tons of honey right now in store. If you want, we can drive tomorrow after this meeting so you can see them. The women has been validated. You do small thing, you do small thing. Now we have women bulking, trying to hire store. But you know the story of the women in Arua is a case study for me. After having 100 metric tons of honey, until now there is no market. They are selling it as cheap as 10,000 shillings per kilogram. But what is happening? They are renting that store. And now as I'm talking, the landlord has put a padlock for lack of 1 year rent. They are using good technical experts to process their honey. and they lack salaries for them for the last 1 year. What happened? Where is GROW to pay for administrative costs for these women who have already bulk? You know, you have already bulk. GROW should come and stand in the gap. I was told to do a video and they played at GROW office in Kampala. I sat on my wheelchair and started talking about these things. Until now, nobody made a phone call. Nobody to follow up. You see this frustration? And so, lack of market, lack of access for value addition. Now, if you lack capital, you should remember all this becomes a problem. Things like packaging materials, branding, and quality assurance. Lack of market information as well, and most of the women are clinging in the areas around Awar. And we also have problem with Awar. So there's now a group of women in business. There are those who begin it from zero, and there are those who come and take it as Awar. And who is the one making more money? The middleman. Poor infrastructures, struggling to transport goods from far to marketplaces, and we know that there are also male dominance in business. Some businesses are referred as not for women, it belongs to men. Just by seeing the business, they begin to say, this was meant for a man. The third critical gap is limited financial literacy and management. Poor record keeping, poor bookkeeping, marketing skill, digital literacy, and we are mixing personal businesses with the money we get. And so that means there is need for technical support. Inability to reinvest profit directly, limited exposure to banking services due to fear of formal financial institution, and also limited knowledge of investment and business growth strategy, market expansion limitation without financial literacy, understanding profit margin and pricing strategy. Many women underprice their product due to poor cost analysis, leading to minimum profit, and limited access to business development services. And the things I want to mention now that I am in the middle of a lot of bankers is the lack of trust and relationship. I want to testify to the banks. At Gwegji for years, we are now celebrating 21 years of existence. The most financial disciplined loan taker is a woman who will never run with your money. Even if she has a crisis, she comes back to say, I think I messed up. Isn't that good that that man that disappeared with your billion money? So why don't you trust these women? And stop doing one thing, running after people to ask them to bank with you, so what? Help them to bank with you from the beginning of the business ideas. That is what we are looking for. Then we remain in partnership and we work together. There's no business now and money that you can get after she has struggled to buy a seed from somewhere, get tractor, now you say, bank with me. It doesn't work. So we need a new journey. Weak pro-women policy. I was talking, and we was talking about technology and networking opportunity, something that comes with the Internet of Things. Hello, women. How many of us has a smartphone? Just raise up your hand. All of us, smartphone. Not all. That smartphone does a lot of good percentage of you access to resources. But maybe we will talk about them outside this. And so we also, pro-women business policy ministry, we need this done. Gender responsive procurement policies, women in the different sector, and local government, mayor is here, you know. I only see most of the women are the ones sweeping the street, but I don't know how many with contracts from city, district offices and government institutions to reverse and make sure that we have this. So we need to have access to finance initiative for women, which is also taking care of tax incentive for women-owned enterprise, women-focused business training, mentorship, and also addressing the many other aspects of gender-based violence. The legal protection, the women being as a cash manager and working within the cash economy needs also to be protected around the social protection issues that comes in families, especially also widows that are losing property when their husband dies. So suggested solution, I try to put some suggested solution, if it is positive. Establish gender sensitive credit facility. We want to see the women bank, whether you like it or not. If you don't put the bank, the women sit and put their bank. Not me today. Gender sensitive. I want to thank some of the bankers here that we worked with them to reduce at least to 6%, interest rate. So we want to see that Grow Money is also promoting women banking with the bank where we go to. So if you choose the bank for us, let them be gender sensitive. And stop asking these things that scares women like car, logbook, and all that. Partner with financial institutions to incentivize lending to women entrepreneurs. We want to simplify access to finances, make it digitized, streamlined, but simple. Simplify. Even if there were forms to be filled, simplify them. Expand financial literacy, provide business development services, provide mentorship, strengthen pro-women legal and policy framework, integrate gender in national economic resources, especially land, support women cooperatives, provide technical and financial support to village saving so they can add more money, facilitate integration into formal financial institutions. In terms of limited access to market opportunity, create market opportunity and strengthen local value chains. Facilitate linkage between women producers and buyers, and establish community market and trade center. We see there's a lot of trade shows and people are going for this international, but our women cannot even have a visa fee and pay for international trade show. Can we bring them here to the local level? Reserve affordable opportunity for women-led business in expos and trade fair. I'm under time already. Link women institutions into cooperatives, access to information, which is essential, improving access to business services. And before I leave, I just want to say 1 minute what we did us. We have 160 women VSLA groups, and so far in Gulu City alone, there are 584 women in businesses. And also, Gweji has been working with Bank of Africa to give loan of only 6%. And additionally, we are also supported women in business through digital skills, establishing women seed loan bank. But now, finally, we are looking into investing into the global market economy. And we are linking businesses. We are going to be bulking our product and linking it for global market. Right now, as I talk, we are in partnership with Los Angeles Port in California. And so we have 250,000 buyers who will be buying all our product. It comes back to bulking now. I heard Mommy talk about shea butter. I already have that big buyer of shea butter. But what matters is consistency, supply chain, and quality. I thank you so much, and I leave you to present whatever view I did not present on your behalf. Thank you.